So are you acting much these days, or you?
I haven't done anything working-wise as an actress, but it's something that I still want to do. It's just something that I kind of put on the back burner because I took a break from dancing. I stopped working with Beyonce last year. I started working with Kelly up until maybe December.
Okay.
But something inside of me felt like I wanted something more. I kind of wanted to do something more for people. And I started doing a lot of charity work. I've been putting together a lot of shows raising money for children.
Awesome.
Into something with a group called the Headdress Ball.
Why do I
The
know that
Assistance
name?
League. It's out in San Bernardino, California. But we raised $100,000 for children, and it was just one day. We had 2 shows, and people paid money to eat and watch the show.
Fantastic.
So it was really great. But then it made me realize that I wanted to help out more with people and help them and guide them, because I never had anyone to tell me how to do this, and I would have done it years ago.
Right.
But I didn't get started until I was, 23?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now what?
Well, you didn't get started with what till you were 23?
I didn't get an agent until I was 23.
Shut up.
I was a Laker girl first, and then I started to dance.
You were a Laker girl. Wow.
Who are you looking at?
I was born to perform.
Yeah.
And I can't let anyone tell me otherwise. So.
But in talking about giving back to folks and
Right.
sharing yourself and sort of getting other people open, I know for myself, because I came up with my book this year.
Awesome. Please
Yeah,
tell us
and
about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's, for me, people ask me about it, and the thing that I can say that is the most interesting is to realize what my contribution to people is at this point. Because for us being entertainers, not to take anything away from the entertainment thing, but to really, my book is called Front and Center, How I Learned to Live There, right? And so it's really my journey of setting myself free and doing all of that, and I cover a lot of different themes that could hopefully target a wide demographic. And so to realize now that I can really penetrate people on a much more soulful level and get them into communication and with their communities of people and all of that is really amazing. So I know what you mean about really watching yourself have a real impact.
In writing this book, what was it that you were really trying to get out to the people? Like, what are you trying to teach people? What do you want the people to feel?
Well, I mean, I'm really clear that at this point my voice is really about getting people to celebrate all of who they are, no matter what configuration their life is in the midst of.
Okay.
You know, obviously all of us are sort of in a journey of getting clean from something, healing from something, dealing with shame or regret or whatever. But what I have learned and what I realize a lot of my work at this point is about is really getting people to love all of what that is.
Right.
Because all of it really means nothing at the end of the day. You know, God made us to be pure, and God said it was all good.
Right.
And that's what I'm starting to remember again, and to hopefully have a voice that can ignite that in other folks. So
That's so amazing,
yeah,
Carlton.
yeah, it's great. It's great.
I'm so happy to hear that worked out for you. I know it's something that you really kind of wanted to do for a long time. I know you, you know, when I was working with you on the musical, you were just, you know, the guy that we would sometimes sit and chat about things and talk about me wanting to get into acting.
Right,
and
right.
you wanted to go back into acting, but you kind of just, you seemed like you were just trying to kind of figure out what you wanted to do. Like you had a lot of doors open to you, but you just didn't know which one at that point you wanted to go into, or did you want to?
Well, you know, look, I mean, the Ten Commandments, when you and I met, that job in particular was such a pivotal moment.
Right.
Because I had just gotten into my God space, and I'd been sort of praying for an avenue that could allow me to sort of streamline that into everything. So just to be in some of the levels of communication that we were in when we were really emotional with each other, and I was really aware that that was a timeline that got me much more anchored and got me freer
Right.
at the same time. And you know, so I mean, I'm blessed. I'm grateful that this town, LA, has allowed me to continue to stretch and want to broaden my scope, and they take me seriously.